Hi guys, it's me Morgan, and today we are going to try a DIY video. I haven't done a DIY video before, and this probably isn't the best time to attempt it, but I have some days off from work, so we're going to try it. Long story short, I was exposed to COVID. Got tested, it was negative, but they're pretty sure that it was a false negative, so they are treating me for COVID because I have all the symptoms. So there's that. But we're gonna try this. So luckily this is the only shot you'll get of me in my flannel pajamas looking all fantastic, you know. But this is what we need for today's video. Just a bank shadow box purchased at Dollar Tree, a scraper purchased from Dollar Tree, 100% acetone, nail polish, Dollar Tree, and cotton pads, also from Dollar Tree. So it's fairly simple. First we're going to open this. Like so. And we will need some other items as we go along, but right now that's what you need. Alright, so you're going to undo this. Just take this out. I don't have any fingernails and it's hard to get them out if you don't. Alright. Take that out. You don't need that. Alright, and now you're left with this glass. Now, on these, the words are on the inside. So you're going to lay it face down. Take your acetone. Let me try turning it down just a little bit, guys. There we go. Yeah. So you're going to take your acetone. Again, I have to go on. It's a new bottle. And your cotton pad. Soak your cotton pad in it for a minute. And rub it on. Just going to rub it around. This will take quite a while, just so you know. And I also like to just pour some of it in there. Just kind of dab it around. Let me clean up my mess so I don't stain my table over here. Okay. Alright, let that sit in for a little while. As you can see, it's already starting to take some of this off. See it? So, just let it soak in some. And it tends to come off fairly easy. See? Some of them come off easier than other ones, the ones that don't. That's why you use your scraper. But so far, this one's coming off pretty good. Stuff is strong. Alright, looks like I'm not going to need my scraper on this one. This one came right off, no problem. Oops. Alright. Now, kind of clean it up. Like so. And that's what you're left with. So now I'm going to clean all this up because I hate having a bunch of stuff out. It aggravates me. Put it all up where it goes. Oh, maybe. It's not wanting to go back in its home. Okay. So now you have this. I'm not keeping this. I'm just going to toss it. So I'm going to set this aside. And this is optional, but I choose to do this. I'm going to take this Hello Hobby chalk paint in white. And I'm just going to paint it. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to cover this, but this way it's a little bit easier to cover up a white surface than it is a dark brown. Less material, that kind of jazz. Just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up and I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, it's all done. Best thing about chalk paint is it pretty much dries fairly quickly. So there's that. We're going to set that aside for just a second, and you're going to get your brush, clean brush, Mod Podge, and then whatever kind of tissue paper you want. I chose a plain red because of my theme. It just goes better. So I'm going to lay this out, lay this on there, and I'm going to grab pen. Nope, not that pen. That's a Cricut pen. We don't want to use those. That'd be a bad deal. But I can use this one. Alright. And I'm just going to make a rough outline where the square is. Right? I'm going to take my scissors. I'm just going to cut along that line. Like so. Set that aside. Now, I'm going to take my Mod Podge. I'm going to sprinkle it. Not a whole lot because you don't want too much. It'll make the paper wrinkle. But just enough to evenly coat it. Like so. Then you're going to take your tissue paper, line it up, and then lay it flat. Alright, then you're going to I take just a little bit more Mod Podge. I'm just going to go over it. Now, mine is going to have wrinkles because, like I said, I am sick and I'm not in the best shape to do this right now. But I need to get it done. So, it's okay for me. I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. It's actually going to be our vacation fund. We're planning to save up to go to Universal Studios for the Hogwarts, the Harry Potter stuff. Henceforth the red, because we are Gryffindor in this house. And if you wanted to spread it out a little bit more, you could take a Cricut scraper and very gently before you Mod Podge over it. But you know, this is a Harry Potter themed thing. A lot of that's like old-timey. So the wrinkles to me just make it more authentic. Get the edges. You don't want them coming back up. This side's too long. So you can always trim it. I'm going to use my small ones. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, we're going to set that aside. Now, you can do several layers of that if you want to get even coverage. I don't want an even coverage on mine. Most of the time I do 2 or 3 layers depending on the color tissue paper I'm doing. So for right now I'm just going to fold this up and put it in my craft stash. Right. Now back to me. So now on this one, this is what you're going to need to do. Go to your computer, phone, desktop, whatever it is you use for your Cricut design space. And you're just going to log into it. Alright, now I'm going to go to my projects because I already have this started. I'm going to make it. Now I know this is going to be too big, so I need to go here. No, bear with me here. I need to cancel this. Customize it, not make it. We need to customize it. And this, we're going to measure the glass. Just the glass. So, frame to frame. It's 5 by 5. So, no, my design cannot be bigger than 5 by 5. So, I'm going to click it. And I'm going to shape it. And I think I want mine about like that. That's about a 4 by 3. So, now, we're going to turn it on, our Cricut Maker. And we're going to choose a vinyl. I already know which vinyl I want. I just have to find it. I've been saving it just for this purpose. Should have probably had all this done already, but we're along for the ride at this point. Get all this other stuff out of here. Here it is. It's this really nice maroon color. Make sure that your vinyl is the right size. Take the cover off of your green mat here. lay it down as evenly as possible. Stick it down real good. Okay. Sit it over here in the maker. Easy peasy. Right? Right. Now, we're going to come back over here. And we're going to go to make it. So there's our project. Hit continue. It'll take it a minute to try to find my project. Or my maker, not my project. Alright. Now I'm using Oracle 651 maybe? What is it? Yeah. So it is a premium vinyl, so I'm going to click on premium vinyl. Now. Ooh. When this lights up, you're going to hit this. This lights up, you're going to hit this. And it's going to do its trick. I'll be right back when it's done. Alright guys, so about halfway through I had to change my mind on the color I wanted to use. So I'm choosing this gold color instead. So I'm just going to reload that. And then just start all over again. Which is fine. Alright, now when this is done, we'll be back. Alright guys, here is our project once it's all weeded. As you can see, I took out several different things. It just didn't look right to me. So, and you know, it's mine. I can make it my own. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your transfer tape. Pull off the backing if you can get your hands quit shaking long enough. Well, maybe, guys. I'm telling you. Normally, I breeze right through this stuff, but my skin's dry. I feel like crap. Okay. Pull off my backing. Now, I'm going to lay, you can't see, can you? I'm going to lay a transfer paper right over top of it, flat, and then flip it over. Just rub it on here really good. And I'm going to slowly peel away your backing. Let me lower y'all down a little bit. There we go. You want it to come up smoothless, seamless, like so. Take your time, go slow with it. Now you're going to take this, come back to your box over here, and I'm going to take my hand to just kind of wipe off some of the stuff that I had sitting on it, because then I'm going to take my rubbing alcohol, see, and a cotton pad, give it a couple pumps. Just kind of rub it down with alcohol really good. And these pads I got this time aren't doing the greatest at being lint free. So hang on just a second. Alright, you want to make sure this is as lint free as possible. So I'm going to put those back. And then you want your piggy bank part up front. Lay this. Put it wherever you want it. And then gently here. Now you're going to take and pull this. Slow and steady. If you have some words that want to come off, just be careful and touch them back down. I think this T over here is giving me problems. So we're going to start with this first. I'm going to do the Hogwarts first. Just kind of, it gives you problems, just kind of touch it back down to the glass. And then try coming at it from a different angle. It just doesn't want to let go, does it? Alright, now go slow over those words. Alright, now you're going to get the backing to your transfer paper. Just place it back on there because you can reuse it. Set it aside. Get your backing from earlier. Place it in there, lock it in place, like so. And now I have a Hogwarts tuition fund. How cute is that? And you know, if you want to do, you can do anything you want. I just chose the red because we like Gryffindor, but you can do whatever you want here. And I need to clean it up because I did get some fuzz on it, but turn off this light. There. So, there you have it. Sorry it wasn't my first video, or sorry my first video wasn't the best. Learning curves, my friend, learning curves. Plus being sick, but now you know how you can take for $1 and make you a piggy bank shadow box, whatever you want. And with that, I'm going to get off here, and I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. I will see y'all on my next video. Bye guys.